The Life of Riley. With Marjorie Reynolds as Peg, Tom DeAndrea as Gillis, Blue Jean Sanders as Babs, Wesley Morgan as Junior. Whether for the highest post in its power or the lowliest, America speaks at its election polls. From Maine to California, the ballots pour in, are tabulated, and the chosen placed in the official capacity for which the majority feels them best suited. Fired with this privilege of free speech is our fellow worker, Chester A. Riley.
And I'm telling you that a vote for me is a vote for prosperity. A vote for that gopher that's running against me is a vote for empty dinner pails and one pair of pants with every suit. I got planks in my head that'll satisfy everybody.
Hooray for Plankhead Riley! It isn't that kind of an election, Daddy. I'm just running for president of my class.
Babs, an election is an election. You gotta mop out a campaign.
Now stop spouting, Riley, and eat your breakfast.
Well, that's a fine attitude for you to take. My daughter is running for the highest office in college, and you're not even interested.
Highest office? Babs is just running for freshman president.
The way I got this campaign figured, the first thing I gotta do is to size up my opponent, this Helene Bidwell.
She's not your opponent, she's Babs. Now, you're not running for office, so stay out of it and don't interfere.
Well, there must be something I can do.
Sure. Pass the syrup.
All right, so I won't interfere. Fine thing. A guy can't even help his own daughter become president.
Oh, Babs is smart and popular. She'll win the election.
I'm not so sure. Helene Bidwell has a lot of influence behind her. Her father's president of the Merchants Bank.
So what? Anything that old miser Bidwell can do, your father can do better. Just name it.
He gave Helene $100 for campaign expenses.
Name something else.
Helene's giving lunches for the girls and handing out key rings to the boys.
What? That's dirty politics. I'm drawing out every cent I got in his crummy bank.
We haven't got any money in his bank.
Put some in and then I'll draw it out. I don't have to do business with him, you know. They got just as good blotters at the First National.
Hey, Ryle, what's holding you up?
Oh, good morning, Mr. Gillis.
Riley.
Hi, Mr. Gillis.
Come on, that bus is here in a couple of minutes. Let's go.
I'm coming. Bye, Peg. So long, Junior. Now, don't you give up, honey. I'll help you.
How can you? Registration's today and the election's tomorrow.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll think of something. I ain't giving up that easy.
Hey!
Pick up the plate at the bus stop, Junior. Wait for me, Gillis. A failure, Gillis. A miserable failure. Just a bum. Don't argue with me.
Who's arguing?
I worked hard all my life. And now when my daughter needs me to stuff the ballot boxes for her, my feet are bound.
Did you tie your laces together again?
You know, what Babs needs is a campaign slogan. Something that'll catch the voters.
You mean like,
Hey, I got it. Honest Ed Feeney.
That don't sound like no slogan to me.
No. He used to be a politician back in Brooklyn. I campaigned for him when he was running for garbage commissioner. He's out here now. I'll phone him. He'll remember me.
Wait a minute, here comes the bus.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna go to work today. I gotta go see Feeney and get an angle for Babs.
What'll I tell the foreman?
Tell him something. Make up an excuse.
Right, I'll tell him you're indisposed.
I never believed that. Tell him I'm sick.
This is wrong, Ryle. This is wrong. Now, let me see. As I understand it, your little girl is running for Congress.
Not Congress, President.
President? There ain't no presidential election this year.
Not President of the United States, President of her college class. You gotta help me, Mr. Feeney. My little Babs has gotta win.
Sure, Riley. I remember the things you did for me back in the old days. And honest Ed Feeney never forgets a friend. How many votes does she need?
All she can get. You see, her opponent's old man is using unfair tactics.
Oh, dirty politics, huh? You want us to knock him off?
No, we ain't got time. They're handing out the ballots today, and the election is tomorrow.
Oh, we gotta move fast. I'm a little rusty on politics. Been out of it since they impeached me on that garbage deal.
Well, all you did was collect the garbage and sell it back to the city.
Technicalities. I didn't want to fight her.
My little bed's heart will be broke if she loses, Mr. Feeney.
She won't lose. I'll send a couple of my hoods, my political analysts down to look over the situation. Your kid is as good as elected.
Oh, gee. Thanks, Mr. Feeney. I don't know what to say.
Forget it, Riley. With me, friendship is the most sacred thing in life.
Thank you. Here's your balance.
Now listen, you guys. I want you to do exactly like I told you.
I look silly.
You look natural. What's this? That's your registration card. It shows what your name is and where you live. You gotta have that to get the ballot. Check. When you get the ballot, come back and I'll give you another hat and coat. I'll give you another registration card.
You got more?
Sure. I had 200 made up at the plant.
Harry McKay, science. Thank you. Here's your ballot. George Wells, music and arts. Thank you. Your ballot. Are you a freshman?
That's right, sister. Fresh as daisies.
Michael Murgatroyd Armbruster. Astronomy. Your ballot.
See you around, sister.
Thank you. It's your ballot.
How's it going?
I'm sorry. You'll have to get in line.
Oh, I ain't voting. I'm just taking a poll.
You'll have to get in line.
I'm the paternal father of one of the candidates.
Why, Daddy, what are you doing here?
Oh, Babs. Just keeping an eye on things.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the bag, baby. My friend, Honest Ed Feeney, put some political know-how on the job. You're as good as in.
There's something funny going on, Daddy. I think Helene Bidwell's pulling a fast one.
Oh, not with Chester A. Riley on the job. She ain't.
See that man in the check coat?
Yeah. His face looks familiar.
He isn't a freshman. I've never seen him on campus, and I'm sure he's been in the line before.
Oh, that dirty crook Bidwell. We'll fix him. Come on.
Tom Wiggins, phys ed. Here's your ballot.
Maxwell Parkhurst, engineering.
Haven't you been here before?
Who, me? Nah, I just got out of the engineering class.
What kind of engineering?
Railroad engineering. Come on, quickly. Come out of there, you crook. What's going on here?
This man's been in the line before. I've seen him.
Yeah, he's working for old man Bidwell. Riley, you going nuts? I'm working for Honest Ed Feeney. Honest? That's gratitude for you. Me and the boys stand out in the red-hot sun collecting ballots for your chick. You come and gum up the whites. I quit this here college.
Oh, Daddy!
Babs, wait a minute. Babsy, listen to me.
No way, I never want to speak to you again.
But, Babsy...
You disgraced me in front of the whole college. I'll never be able to show my face again. Oh, Daddy, how could you?
I didn't know what Feeney was doing. He never told me. I only wanted to help you, baby, honest.
Don't ever mention that word. It was the most dishonest thing you could have done.
But I only wanted you to win, baby. That's how a father feels. Someday you'll have kids of your own, then you'll know what it means to be a father. Look at me, Babsy.
I don't want to. Oh, leave me alone.
My house and Peg is my legalized wife. I'm going in and face her. What can happen?
That depends on what she's got in her hand. If she's got a towel, you're okay. If she's got a frying pan, you're dead.
She yells at
What?
If she yells at me, I can yell right back at her.
Let's go and look in the window and see. Come on.
Wait till I get my hands on your father. I'll teach him not to interfere.
I'm trapped. You're a mouse. See you later, Ryle. So.
Do we have to wait for supper till Pop gets home?
We most certainly do not. The way I feel right now, I don't care if he never eats again.
Sure can louse things up, can't he?
Now watch your language, Junior. It's all right for me to criticize your father, but not you.
All I said was...
I know what you said. Now take these potato peelings out.
Okay, Mom.
Junior.
Don't let your mother hear you.
Why didn't you come home earlier?
I was busy.
You were scared.
Your father ain't scared of man or beast.
You're scared of Mom.
Well, that's different. She's a woman. A man or a beast I can handle.
Boy, she bullied you.
Where's Babs?
In her room, bawling.
Oh.
You sick, Pop?
No, Junior. I'm tired and hungry. I gotta have nourishment to nourish me.
These are nourishing.
Those are potato peelings.
They're all right to nibble on.
No, Junior, you gotta bring me out something, a sandwich or something.
I don't know, Pop. It's kind of risky.
All right, I'll give you a quarter.
Who's that you're talking to, Junior?
Tell her I'm the cat.
Junior? Junior, who's out there with you?
Nobody, Mom, just a cat.
Don't be silly. There isn't a cat in the neighborhood.
I think we just adopted us.
Well, stump the peelings and come back in the house.
I'll duck under the window. You sneak out something to me.
It's worth $1 Pop.
All right, you little chiseler, $1.
Business is business.
Well, Junior, tell Babs dinner's ready, dear.
She won't listen to me. All she says is, go away.
All right, I'll get her. You put the soup on the table.
Junior, is the coast clear?
Keep down. She's coming right back.
Plenty of noodles.
Okay, Pop. First course.
Junior!
Bowden development is Morning, Peg.
Say something to me, Pop. I'll talk to you.
You I can talk to anytime. Babsy coming down to breakfast?
Not while you're at the table. I should think you'd be ashamed to even have her see your face.
Well, it's the same face she's been looking at every day.
I can still look at it, Pop.
Oh, be quiet, Junior. I told you not to interfere, but no, you know better. You had to stick your nose in where it wasn't wanted.
Well, it wasn't my fault. How'd I know what Feeney was going to do?
Feeney.
Has Daddy got it?
Hello, Babsy.
Oh!
I hope you're satisfied. You've not only lost the election for her, you've broken her heart.
Well, I was just trying to help her. I'll do anything for Babs. I'll cut off my right arm.
You will, Pop? Can I watch?
Come on, Ryle. Drive one rivet just to keep your hand in.
I can't, Gillis. My heart ain't with it.
So Babs loses an election. William Jennings Bryan lost 50 of them.
He wasn't my own flesh and blood.
Ryle, you went about it the wrong way. You got to promise the voters something.
Yeah, promised them what?
It don't matter what, as long as you promise them something.
You know, Gillis, you gave me an idea.
You could use one. What are you doing?
I gotta get over there and swing the election before it's too late.
I told the foreman you were sick yesterday. What am I going to tell him today?
Tell him I relapsed.
I got to start meeting some new people.
Excuse me. You got a match?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Who are you voting for in the election?
Haven't made up my mind yet.
Who are you taking to the promenade dance?
Nobody. All the good-looking girls are dated up.
Yeah. Well, if you vote for Babs Riley, you can take a beautiful girl.
Are you kidding? Well, who?
Babs Riley.
How do you know?
I'm her father.
On the level?
It's a promise.
Well, it's a deal. Oh, here's your matches.
I'll have Babs phone you.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
1924. Now I better get a few extra to cover the independent vote.
Oh, what makes you think that a girl like Babs hasn't got a single date for the prom?
I can give you 37 reasons. Now look, Wajaheshki, when I give you my word, I stand as firm as a rock at Gibraltar.
What is it?
Has your father come home or phoned?
No. And as far as I'm concerned...
That's enough of that. Now help me with these packages. We were too hard on your father. I should have made up with him before he left this morning.
What for?
Because I'm worried about him. I didn't even kiss him before he left this morning. I've never done that before. Now it's almost 7 o'clock and he's not home yet.
Maybe he's doing overtime.
Well, he's not at the plant. I phoned.
Mom, you don't suppose...
Oh, of course not. Now, come on in and help me with dinner.
Well, I don't care what you say. If Daddy hadn't interfered, I might have won that election.
I know, dear, but he meant well, and after all, he is your father.
It's not my fault.
Did you hear who did win the election?
No, I don't know and I don't care. I never want to hear anything more about it.
All right, we'll just forget it. Now, I'll get dinner started, and then I can help you dress for the prom.
The prom? You don't think I'd dare show my face after what happened?
But you promised George you'd go with him.
Well, when he comes, you can tell him I've got the measles.
I'll do no...
Hey! Hey!
Oh, there's your father.
Peg, I did it! I did it!
What have you done now?
Swung the election. You hear that, Babs?
Where have you been all day? I've been worried sick.
Where do you suppose? On the campus campaigning for my little girl.
Oh, Daddy, not again.
What do you mean, not again? You won a landslide.
I won?
By a plurality.
That's so wonderful.
How much of a plurality?
One vote.
So landslide. I don't care, I won. Oh, Daddy, how did you do it?
That kind of thing takes brains.
Well, I know, dear, but how did you do it?
Well, one politician don't tell a strategy to another.
Oh, Daddy, you're wonderful.
I know it. Now you can go to the prom and have a good time.
Oh, my goodness, the prom. I've got to get dressed. George is picking me up at 8.
I'll help you, dear. Dinner will be a little late tonight.
Some election. Junior, you should have seen me in action. Mind over matter.
How much did it cost you?
Not a cent. It ain't honest to buy votes. I just grab a guy, promise him he can take Babs to the prom if he votes my ticket.
One guy swung the election?
Not one guy, all of them.
Holy smoke! Babs is going with George. What if all of them call for her?
That's where I use my head. I didn't give him the address. I told him Babs had phoned him, and she didn't. Airtight. Probably George now. Come on, fellas. Come in, George.
George, tell him Babs will be a little late.
Okay, Dumpling.
Good evening, Mr. Ryan. I'm calling for Babs.
Huh? What did you say?
When she didn't call, I looked up the address in the phone book.
Phone book?
Yeah. Who is it, dear?
Right, it's just a guy working his way through college. Put him in the kitchen, Junior.
This way.
Mr. Riley, there seems to be some mix-up here.
Holy smoke!
No mix-up. We can straighten it out. But put him in your room, Junior.
Okay. This way, fellas.
There's 4 more of them coming up the path. I'll sue the phone company.
What are we gonna do with them?
Well, spread them around. Babs will just have to go with 8 guys.
11. Here come 3 more.
What? They're swarming like locusts.
How's it going, Pop?
Another platoon just come up on the porch.
What do we do with this batch?
How about your room?
Full up.
Kitchen?
Capacity.
Come on, we start filling up the garage. Hold it down, boys!
You're a little tight at the waist. You'll have to cut down on those milkshakes.
I started yesterday. I only had 2.
Now turn around, let me look at you. Well, if I say so myself, you're a very pretty girl.
Oh, Mom, I'm just slightly medium.
Where's your wristwatch?
Oh. I must have left it in the bathroom. I'll get it.
There's 2 strange boys in the bathroom.
Well, look out the window.
The street's lined with hot rods. What's going on?
I don't know. But whatever it is, your father's mixed up in it.
Good evening. I see Babs is ready.
Ready? Ready for what?
For the prom.
There's been some sort of mistake. You wait right here.
Mother, what's he done now?
I don't know, but we'll soon find out.
What's going on here? There seems to be a misunderstanding.
Well, that's the understatement of the day. Sit down. Straighten this out. Would you boys mind telling me what's going on in my house?
Well, we were told if we voted for Babs, we could take her to the prom.
I see. Now I understand. Would you mind joining Company F in the other room?
Sure. Come on, gang.
Hello, Dumpling.
Don't you hello Dumplin' me, you political genius, you. Now see what you've done.
It was all the fault of the telephone company.
It was all the fault of Chester A. Riley. Uh-oh.
Now, look, Peg, you gotta promise the voters something, see?
Oh, I see, all right. But what I'd like to see is how you're going to settle it.
I've made my decision.
Well?
I wash my hands of the whole affair.
What?
Babs will have to go with all of them.
I will not. Oh, some more.
Come in.
George.
George.
Hello, Mrs. Riley. Mr. Riley. Say, there's a lot of fellas out on the front porch, so I came in the back way. You ready, Babs?
I'm ready.
Wait, Babs, you can't.
Oh, yes, she can. You go right ahead, children, have a good time.
Babs.
Night.
Babs, come back.
Riley?
Right, what am I gonna do?
Hey, Pop. There's a riot going on in the living room. Good heavens.
Take it easy! Peggy, after all, what's a new living room suite?
About $400 that we haven't got.
Well, I can stick most of it together with glue.
Of all the crazy things you ever did in your life.
Well, I straightened it out with the boys, didn't I? Now, let's go in the movies and forget about it, huh?
How many, please?
2 loaches. And 56 in the balcony.